What's up, you guys? It is Sunday. We are going coast to coast. My name is Auntie Collins. This is JPJ. Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm tired. How are you?
I'm doing all right. It's been a busy week, but we got today off. We're feeling good. Double or nothing tonight. Holiday tomorrow. Feeling
Woo!
good. Yeah. Happy to be here, per usual.
I'll report to you. I I am a product hoarder, and I just cleaned. Well, yesterday we cleaned out the our bathroom,
Okay. Ooh.
and
The bathroom's
like
one of those areas you find things you didn't know you were going to find, I feel.
yeah, I like goos, and I like balms, and I like things to try.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a lot of friends who will come over and be like, "Oh, you got that, new whatever product," because I can't help myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they go unused a lot of the times.
Got it.
So,
Do those expire?
yeah, they
Okay.
do.
Okay.
They do. Usually it's a 12-month shelf life,
Oh, that's pretty good, though.
but
That's a long time.
some of the products when we moved in, you know.
Got it. Got it. That's fair.
But
That's fair. To wrangle this bad boy in, I have a lot of balms and oils and things of
yeah.
that nature as well, because you gotta tame it. You gotta tame it. This isn't even really tame because it's long. Like for me,
Mhm.
this is probably the longest I go, and then I'll trim a little, But like, yeah, you need to put stuff in there, otherwise it'll be
We wouldn't
crazy.
want we wouldn't
No,
want that
no, and it's
at
more for
all.
really the skin underneath, because you still need to
Mm.
make sure that is being cleaned and protected, and the hair obviously blocked. So it's for multiple reasons. But you would go into my bathroom and you'd be like, "Wow, you have a lot of product,"
A
and
lot
I'd
of
be like,
product.
"You know, you need to."
I'm a product person, so I get it. I like to change my look. Obviously, we're rocking the space buns today.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I'm a smell person, and I like the products to actually work well. So,
yeah.
w- with that said, hello chat. If you want your chat read on the air, please be sure to send in your super chats. Saying hi to Clown, saying hi to Zach. Zach's over here saying National Family Fun Day. National Family Fun Day.
All right. Hey, I actually, after this podcast and the few hours we have in between this and Double or Nothing, I am going to have some uncle time. Actually, gonna go hang out
Uncle
with
time.
my oldest nephew, who's 3. I got a text from my sister on Friday, and she said, "You've been requested." That was the text, and I go, "Excuse me." I go, "Requested," and she goes, "Yeah, his name is Robbie." She said, "Yeah, Robbie said today, I miss my uncle. I want to see my Uncle Joe." And I
Oh
said,
my gosh.
yes. And I said, "You know what? Sunday, you tell him I'm coming by." So we get
I
some
love
Uncle
that.
time coming. Yeah. So
Uncle
so
time. Uncle
that'll be
time with
family
Uncle
fun. So
Joe.
I am going to partake in family fun day, whatever. Great.
I always joke with the dogs because
They count.
we have a large couch. Like it's a
Yeah.
four-seater,
Yeah.
whatever. There's enough room for myself and my husband to sit on the opposite side, and there's plenty of room in between us for the dogs. We don't
Hmm.
have big dogs, but if we did, there would be plenty of room. Archer is always on the couch. Archer loves the couch. He loves sitting up top on the
Hmm.
couch. He loves going in between the cushions. Like he's just, I mean, hello. He's
Yeah.
so cute.
I mean, yeah, he looks comfy. He looks
He's
comfy.
he's a comfy guy.
Yeah.
Penny, on the other hand, we
Penny
have to
Lane.
have Penny Lane ham sandwich. We have to do forced family time with her.
So she doesn't like to be around the peeps.
She likes to sit alone. She
She's a
loves
loner.
alone time.
Got it.
However, if you get up and leave the room, she's like, "No, wait.
So she
Where are you
wants to
going?"
be so she wants to be like near you guys, but she's not affectionate with you guys. I feel like that's how I know he's a cat and it's a different way cats work than dogs, clearly, but that's how Lou is. Like I see these videos of like cats that like crawl up on their person and like that. Lou was like that when he was super little.
Yeah.
But then once he became, you know, an adult cat, 1 or 2, like he's 6 now. But once he became an adult cat, kind of around 1, like 1.5, 2, he's like, I want to be in the rooms that you're in, but I'm not going to come up on the couch. Like when I want pets, I will. But other than that, like you stay over there, I'll stay over here. But like, let's hang.
Exactly. It's very much like you can have your space, whatever.
Yeah.
However, the moment that you open like a bag, like a treat bag or chip bag or anything, she's like in your mouth. Like what you got there?
Yeah. That's how That's how Lou knows that I'll give into him because I'm just you know.
Yeah.
That's just who I am. So I probably give him a tad too many treats, but he knows what to do. Like he comes in here, his treat bowl's in here. And he comes in here. Sometimes he does it on the show, but his treat bowl's in here. He'll come in here. He'll come for some pets, and then he hops down and goes and sits near his treat bowl, and he'll stare at me. And then if I don't give him treats within like 5 minutes or so, he claws my fridge that's behind me. Because I got stickers. You can see I have stickers of breweries, bands on, and he's ruined like 6 of my stickers because he just because he knows, and because then I get up, and he's like, "Give me the treats," and then I have to either kick him out or give in and give him treats.
Rightfully so. Yeah. Well, it is Sunday. It is the time that we go coast to coast, but it's also the time that I ask you, how are your Red Sox doing?
They had a good beginning of the week. They swept the Royals. They were hitting the ball. They still kind of not yesterday, but like so it was like okay. I didn't think anything of it. They are trash. So they're not gonna. They meant nothing. But it was at least like enjoyable games of baseball to watch. A couple come from behind wins, you know, and then the Minnesota Twins came to town, who were like an average to below average team. And they've been whooping our ass. They swept us when we were there earlier this year. Or maybe they took 2 out of 3 maybe. And they won the first 2 games this weekend. Probably going to sweep us. And I'm just like, okay, well, cool. We were playing.
The Mariners are playing the Royals this weekend.
Well, so hopefully you can have the same success.
Well, Friday we won, which was it was a 2-0 game. It was really fun to watch actual baseball, but they got...
So they lose.
They got their ass handed to them yesterday. So
yeah. So yeah, but the thing is, there's big rumor around here that the Sox are. Again, this means nothing because our general manager Craig Breslow sucks and doesn't know how to do his job.
Okay,
but. There's big rumor that the Red Sox are looking into making a big trade for an impact player. Yordan Alvarez of the Astros has been mentioned, which we'd have to give up a lot for him. But that is a guy that if they get him, you're gonna have to give up MLB players and prospects and stuff.
Right.
If they got him and they put him in the middle of this lineup, and when we get Roman Anthony back from injury, with our pitching staff, even with Crochet out, with our pitching staff, I think that's a fringe playoff team with Yordan Alvarez. If we stand pat and don't do it, if we stand pat and don't do anything like I expect us to do because our GM is inept, I will say we are gonna fucking finish with the worst record in baseball because this is a minor league team.
I mean, you're tied with the Orioles.
Yeah, I thought the Orioles were going to be better. I thought they were going to have a bounce back. But they stink. But again, if you look at the whole American League, though, the whole American League stinks. There's like 3 teams that are over 5. At one point, the Rays and the Yankees were the only 2 teams over 500 in the American League. That is dog shit.
Yeah.
That is like we're basically in June.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Yeah.
That's so the whole league isn't good. baseball, as far as like the game goes, like the National League has the dominant teams, but I just think there's poor baseball everywhere. I think
mean,
a lot of teams
in
aren't
Tampa
playing
Bay,
well.
Tampa Bay is on fire right now. So
They're
who would have
very
thought Tampa Bay?
But the fucking Rays, they got two guys on the team that you know. You don't know.
I don't know anyone.
And I'm not talking about like, because I'm a nerd. I play fantasy baseball. So like I know a lot of guys around the league, but they got guys like every time we play the Rays, I'm like, I never heard of that guy. I don't know who this guy is.
But what's fun is like they'll say like, oh, this guy just came up from the farm league, and it's like, really?
Yeah. And then he hits 340. And it's like, what? Who? Where are you getting them? Well, you grow them on trees. What are you doing down there? Unbelievable. But
it's fun.
And but the Yankees though, Judge is having currently, he's like on the worst slump of his career right now.
Couldn't happen to a better team.
Yeah, and they've been they started off dominant where it was like, holy crap, they're gonna win the World Series. Like they're gonna be the best team in the league. They probably still are but like Judge has been really struggling. They just got Garrett Cole back, piece of shit. But I fucking hate that guy. Like what a wine bag bitch. But they just got him back and he threw like a shutout in his first.
Did you say wine bag?
Wine. I hate
like
it.
W
wine bag. Like
H?
A wine. Yeah, wine bag. Wine bag.
Listen.
Wine bag. The Red Sox have
wine bag.
The Red Sox have kind of always had Cole's number, specifically the guy that they traded for a bag of dicks last year, Raffy Devers, owned him. Sorry, I don't want to get aggressive. But when we talk about the Red Sox, I get aggressive. I apologize.
You are the most Boston person I have ever met in my entire life.
The crazy thing is the trade. Two of the guys that we got back in the trade, which at the time you were like, great, we traded him for nothing. Kyle Harrison, who we traded for, was on our team. And then in the offseason, we traded him for Caleb Durbin, who's hitting 160 right now. 160, not even an everyday player anymore. And he's like going to be in the Cy Young conversation this year for the Milwaukee Brewers. So that's good. That's good. Let me remind you, Caleb Durbin is batting 160. You know who can hit 160 in the major leagues? Me. Me. Okay. All right.
All right. Good morning.
I'm not going to get you angry. I'm in a good mood. Double enough.
Y'all, it is pay-per-view day. For those who care, Lash Paradise. This is the waterproof.
Oh, waterproof. So does that mean you can cry and it won't matter? All right.
I can cry.
No. Like you look like you're wearing eye black in the majors, because it's kind of like.
You know what I should do? I should like try a whole bunch of different mascaras and see how they streak down my face when I cry.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
And then put those motherfuckers to the test. You say that they're not smudge proof. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
So, Auntie's Martini is over here in the chat saying bald. We will get to the bald conversation because we have a lot to talk about.
Oh, we do.
Summer House reunion, by the way, is this week.
Oh, I was gonna say, all right.
On Tuesday evening, I will be venturing over to a cute little brewery over here in the next town over. And I'm going to be watching, hopefully nothing happens. Yeah. However, Wednesday, this guy gets to go get emergency dental surgery.
Oh, no. Dental?
Yeah. Archer knocked his front tooth out.
Really? How did he do that?
No idea. We took
great.
So you know how last weekend we went to my best friend's and it was for my best friend's husband's birthday, right? We had a seafood boil. I was in heaven, right?
Oh, delicious.
And we always bring our dogs over to their house because like they're entertained, all the things.
Yeah.
when I picked up the dogs, Archer was missing a tooth. So
They got in a fist fight.
they
Like
probably
Lawrence
got
said,
into a
they got
fist
into a
fight.
fist fight. Yeah, that's what
And
Lawrence said.
Archer's, because probably what happened is that the dogs were playing, and Archer, because he's a male dog, tried to
Rambunctious.
mount. Mm-hmm. He loves to show his dominance by doing that. But he also wears a diaper when we're not around.
You put him in a diaper. You put him in a diaper.
Yeah, he has a little
to prevent him from.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
what a dog.
So
what a dog.
He has it's called a belly band. So it only goes like where, like, it doesn't like go over the butt part. It's only like.
Oh, he's here. Yeah, he's turning around
He knows,
in shame.
he
He's turning
knows.
around in shame. He's like, they're talking about me.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
He's like, speaking of.
Oh, he's itching.
Yeah, I know. He's like, speaking of, let me
let me
make sure everything's working.
But so it's not like a conventional like diaper that like they stick the feet into. It just goes over the belly, so
it can't. Got it.
Yeah.
Fair.
Without how many ways can I not say the word? Anyways, so I was
now he looks angry. I think he's angry. We're talking about.
I was just like looking in his mouth for something because I thought that like something was sticking out, and the front tooth is like to the pulp where you see like the little dot, which is the nerve.
Yeah. Ooh.
So it's like, motherfucker. But it's fine because we do like this, like we don't have like insurance, but we have like a plan through the vet where we pay like $100 and some odd, and it's like all of their preventative stuff is free, like blood, fecal urine, all the things are covered.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have included in that plan is dental cleaning that's covered. So all they are charging us is just the extraction of the tooth. And that's just a couple $100.
Yeah.
Then $1,500.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
listen, we love our pets. We love our pets, but that is fucking outrageous. That's outrageous.
The amount of money that I've like spent on both dogs, because both dogs have had like multiple dental surgeries, multiple things that have happened. I don't remember my parents spending any of this.
It shouldn't cost me the same to go to the dentist that it does Lou.
Right.
Like that. It shouldn't be even remotely the same. That I don't know how else to say it. He's clearly in a gang. Probably.
He does have a tattoo from his time on the streets.
There we go. Teardrop. You got the teardrop. You just can't see it from here. But like, I'm just. Again, they need to be taken care of. I will pay whatever I need to pay. I do have insurance for Lou, and it's like a 90. So I have to pay everything up front, but I get 90% of it back. I get 90% of it back, which isn't terrible.
Oh my God, LJ over here.
Yeah, that's Lawrence. Yeah, that's Lawrence. But like, you know what I mean? Like, again, like, yes, they need to get dental care and regular care and all that stuff, but like, it shouldn't be the same. Like I'm not saying we're better than, but like, it shouldn't cost humans and animals the same.
Correct.
It should be a different thing.
So anyway. I popped on the brunch gimmick over at Love Wrestling this morning, and Lawrence going through the card, and it's just so funny to me because dogs are so funny, but at the same time that I was listening to it, this dog, by the way, tooth missing and all with the nerve exposed, is still demanding the hard treats.
Yeah,
like he's sitting there waiting for it.
Does he not like soft?
Well, I have to give him the soft little cookies, and not.
Yeah.
So it's like a no hide, Yeah. It's just like, I don't know, dried out whatever, but it's like a hard chicken bison kind of jerky kind of thing,
Mhm.
which if you have a broke you shouldn't be eating that.
That's fair. But listen,
But dog logic rules,
yeah,
you know?
he don't care. He don't care. He's like, I'll fight through the pain.
Archer could be on his deathbed and then he hears it's specifically the cheese. Like we get the cheese, usually the Tillamook cheese because it has like a specific Ziploc or whatever.
Yep.
But like the moment you open that, he is literally right there. Like it's cheese. It's cheese.
Yeah.
Do you have Tillamook cheese? You don't.
No.
You don't have Tillamook cheese.
No.
Oh my God, you've never had Tillamook cheese.
I don't even know what that is. That like a brand?
Oh my God. You don't have
Tillamook. Bro, I'm like less than a couple hours away from the Cabot cheese factory. Like I don't need I got cheese galore. I got like Massachusetts is like Italian cheeses. I got Cabot. I got Vermont cheddar. I got all these things.
So Tillamook cheese comes from Tillamook.
Tillamook.
And it comes from Oregon, Tillamook, Oregon.
Yeah.
But it is there's crack in it.
That's fair.
It is so good.
I love a good cheese. There's a cheesemonger place not too far from me that I probably go to at least once a month and just buy like some sort of board or some sort of like yeah. Oh yeah.
I went to the creamery because they have a creamery as a teenager.
Yeah.
And I did not fully appreciate it. And I would like to go again because it's like they do cheese, they do ice cream, which their summer strawberry ice cream, it's got like the real strawberries.
I love strawberry ice cream.
It's so good. Cheese, yogurts, cream cheeses, like all things cheese.
Do they do cottage cheese?
Yeah, they do cottage cheese. I love a good cottage
cheese. I'm very pro cottage cheese. Very pro. So,
but yeah, if you ever come here, we're driving the couple hours to go to Tillamook cheese. So
yeah, that's fun. I would I would spend my fucking mortgage on a on the cheese probably. But I'll just be like, I'll figure it out.
All right. It just sounds like I need to make a trip to Boston and you need to make a trip to Seattle.
Yeah.
And if you send in your super chats, we can make that.
Yes. We would go to all the good breweries. That's what I would.
Yes.
I'd be like, we have Treehouse Brewery is been voted like best brewery in the country like 6 or 7 straight years. Like, not far from me. Like, we got all the good shit. So.
Question: do they do like specific? So like here we have like a bunch of wineries down in Woodinville. It's like the little valley. It's really cute, but they have like wine tours where they have like a party bus that you can hop on and go to the next.
Oh, so they do that in Portland, Maine, which is not far. It's like an hour from where I live. I was actually at Dynamite this week in Portland, Maine. One of my favorite city in New England. Obviously, I love Boston, duh. But my favorite city in New England is Portland, Maine. I go there dozens of times a year. Like, I love it, and it has the most.
How far is that?
It's like an hour from. It's an hour from me. It's not bad at all.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and it's all highway. There's never any traffic because you're going north, and I mean you don't want to go too deep into Maine because whoops. But Maine's beautiful and all that stuff, and it's great. Portland's great. It's got the city feel. It's on the water. The food in general, but the seafood, the food. It has the most, or it did at least for a long time, have the most breweries per capita of any city in the United States of America.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it has a ridiculous amount of breweries, and but like, there's an industrial park, and in the industrial park, there's like 11 breweries. You just walk down the road, and there's just all different
it's
breweries.
walkable.
Yes,
Love that.
Yes, very, very cool. It's just, yeah, Portland, Maine is fantastic. So.
I need to know about your Dynamite experience.
It's a great time. It was a good show.
Your seats were terrible.
Show. Yeah, they were awful. Can't believe that. Can't believe that. But no. It was a really good time. I sat around some fun people, so the show was fun. I had a group of mixed, mainly guys, but there were a few ladies, but it was a decent group sitting behind me, and you could tell they all loved wrestling, but a few of the guys were like, oh, I don't really like, they knew about AEW, but this was their first time really even watching AEW.
What?
Yes. And you could hear them. I could hear them being converted to AEW fans, like behind me. They were like, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is crazy. Like a move would hit and they'd be like, bro, dude. Like I could like hear their minds being blown, and it made my experience better. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it was a great show. That Tommaso Ciampa, Mark Briscoe, no rules match or whatever it was. Fucking A, dude. What a time. What a time that was. Darby and Speedball was great. The 8-woman tag was a lot of fun. Yeah, they gave us a good show. It was good. Tony came out a few times and was getting the crowd riled up. It's always good to see AEW. I feel like I love going to see live wrestling kind of no matter who it is, but an AEW show, it's just a good time. They know how to keep the crowd energized. The announcer was excellent in between breaks. I don't recall her name off the top of my head, but she was excellent. Like, it's just a good time, man. It's just a good time. So, and it was in my favorite city. I went down a little earlier in the day. I had a couple beers from Bissell Brothers Brewing, which is my favorite brewery in Portland. I went to High Roller Lobster Company and got a lobster roll. We were talking about them last week, and I had an itch.
Yes.
So I got a lobster roll from High Roller Lobster Company, and then I made my way to the arena and had a good time.
I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah.
How long was because it was 3 hours Wednesday.
Yeah.
Did they tape any Ring of Honor at all?
They did 2 Ring of Honor matches before, and they had some local talent, which was cool. Anthony Green was there. If you know Anthony Green, he was there. It was pretty good. They had 2 Ring of Honor matches, and that was it. So it started at 7:30. Started at 7:30 first. Then each match was not very long. So they did the 2 matches and started at 7:40. They went like 15 minutes, 20 minutes combined, and then it was time to go.
Love that. Well, viewing at home, it was a really great show. I will tell you, I did not make it to the 3rd hour.
No?
Honk Shoeland. I just particularly had like a long day. But I don't know. It was fine. But
yeah. Here's my thing, right?
Watching it on Thursday.
Yeah. So and we talked about this. We talked about this last week. I said I like I'm cool when they do the 3-hour shows, especially on pay-per-view weeks. If that's going to be the formula, and on a pay-per-view week, you're not going to have a collision but you're going to do a 3-hour Dynamite, that's fine. And the way that, because originally the Briscoe Ciampa match I thought was booked for Collision originally, but that went on like in the first hour of the show. So in my brain, I'm like, oh, maybe they listened to me in Collins and they said, we're going to just treat this as a 3-hour show, even though it's Dynamite and Collision. We're just treating it as a 3-hour.
Yeah.
But then Darby and Speedball went on as the main event of Dynamite.
Yeah.
And I thought this time they did a good job because you had Will Ospreay in the first match of Collision. So that's a big star. People are going to stay for Will Ospreay. But I will tell you this, after the Ospreay match in Collision, and when he cut that great promo, that was a terrific promo by him. But after he cut that promo, a good segment of people left. They were like, okay, I saw Will Ospreay. I don't need to stay for, they did a 5-minute eliminator thing with the Divine Dominion, which I liked.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had the tag title match at the end, which was a great match, but you knew the titles weren't changing hands.
Right.
I just feel like when you got the world title going on and then you want me to hang around, it's hard to get people at that level when I don't know. I don't know what the right formula is. I don't run a wrestling company, and AEW has kicked ass for 2 years. So I don't know why I'm bitching, but I just feel like, they should build it as one cohesive 3-hour show. Instead of, hey, here's our main event of Dynamite, which is the biggest match you're going to see, but then please stay watching or stay in the arena for an hour's worth of other stuff after the biggest match of the night.
Well, that's kind of how they did it when they were in Seattle, right? Because that was the Darby show where Darby won and everyone had that big moment. And then it was like, okay, we're going to film Collision. And Tony came out, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So many people left. So many people just left. And I was like, guys.
I didn't leave because I'm in it, man. I'm here for the duration. I'm not leaving. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you would have built it and Speedball and Darby was like at the end of the show at 10:40, I think that building stays full. I
I agree.
So
yeah, I think it was a fine show. I had to finish Collision on a Thursday, which was totally fine. I did though. I had to meet with my therapist, or my psychiatrist on Thursday evening.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those things of like, I know I have something I have to do at 6:30. But like you're making dinner and like doing all the things and you sit down and then you get like a text that's like your therapy session starts in 10 minutes. I was like, oh shit.
It's fair.
But it was a quick one. It was only like 30 minutes. Oh my God. Who is here?
We have a run-in? Oh God.
What the hell?
Well, I figured, right? Because I'm going to the pay-per-view. And you guys were talking about the pay-per-view. And I've missed you all so much. Hi.
Oh my God. Hi. It's in your city, which I'm sure is not that far. What the fuck is this Yankees shit over here?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
What is that?
Well, I heard you guys talking about baseball, and I obviously forgot it was there, to be honest.
All right, I will request that you move that. Yeah. I don't want to look at it the whole time. Thank you.
This is incredible. I love it.
All right. Appreciate
On
that.
demand.
Appreciate that.
God.
Oh my God.
How you doing? I didn't know she existed. She's too big for me.
Yeah, she's too big for us.
Other things.
Every time you guys have like texted me, I've answered you like very quickly.
That is true. That is true.
Forgotten about us.
No, never.
Us small potatoes are still in the frying pan.
Wait, JPJ, did I tell you that Kimmy used to work with my ex-boyfriend?
Yes,
really?
we figured this out a couple months ago.
Yes. So I was like, I don't know why I was like Googling Kimmy. I would think I was like trying to show someone like, oh, this is the person. Yeah. And you came up on a Facebook page standing next to my fucking ex-boyfriend that I had at age 21.
Nice.
21.
Formative years.
He was a terrible, terrible boyfriend.
How old was he? Same age? Like
same age.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he doesn't.
So this is like
useless.
13 years ago, 15 years ago. He cheated on me, and he's a Mets fan.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
look at they have a sad look at. They're not mentally.
But I was like, What are the fucking
Tonight-
chances, though?
The show is in Queens tonight, technically, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So if anybody's wearing baseball shit, it better be Mets stuff. All right. If I see people wearing pinstripes, I'm calling you out. You don't know ball. You don't know ball.
Are you going to go on Twitter and just be like, at the
I am.
people that are at Double or Nothing?
Yes.
We need to
Yeah.
have a conversation.
No, I don't care about the fans. The fans care. I'm
Oh.
talking about wrestlers. If wrestlers' gear are baseball based and they go Yankee pinstripe and not Mets colors when they are in Queens, fucking do research. Anyway.
You know,
Well,
I don't
a lot
wanna
of New Yorkers on the card tonight. Hook, Max.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
big-
it.
big
That's
show.
the only New Yorkers.
Well, Max hates New York, though. Besides Long Island,
Besides
Max
Long Island.
does not like New. Yeah, so he's not going to have a good time tonight. He's not going to like where he is.
Well, I mean, technically, right? Because it's in one of the 5 boroughs, and Long Island is
Yes.
not one of the 5 boroughs. We have this discussion as he lives on the Superior Island to me, which is
it
Staten
should be
Island.
its own. It should be its own.
Long Island? I mean, it technically is. I have a wedding there next week, and I'm like low key.
But Staten Island is one of the boroughs.
Yes, it's the worst
Long-
one.
Okay, but Long Island, you think you just said is technically part of Staten Island?
No, I'm saying that it's 2 different islands. Like Long
Yeah,
Island
they're
is not a
2 different.
borough.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Long Island
Is
is its own entity.
Is that
The
because
five-
should be-
it's like big enough? It's big.
No, it's
too big
it's
to
far.
be-
It's far away from all the others. You know, like Staten Island, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx.
Manhattan.
I'm forgetting one.
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Oh yeah, that one. That's
Yeah, the
one.
most important one. Sorry, not to. What am I forgetting? Let's see. Did I forget the Bronx or Queens? No, I forgot the main fucking one. Manhattan. Jesus Christ.
Wait, to be
Good
fair,
Lord. Good Lord.
to be fair, that one's really expensive. Like I try to avoid
No.
going to Manhattan. Not gonna lie,
It's because
Everything is-
everything that's of importance is in Manhattan.
it's not true.
I mean, listen,
It's
the other
the
one's mad.
people-
The other one's mad,
I'm
but Manhattan's
broken.
Manhattan. Come on. How do you forget that one? Woo.
I've been here 5 minutes. It's going.
Oh, good Lord. Jeez.
Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm so glad that I wore waterproof mascara.
Yeah, I saw. I was watching.
Mhm.
Came
And I was
into
like, She's prepared. You know, she has her cope shirt on. She's ready.
That's right. That's right. I'm prepared to cry. Prepared
Well,
to cry.
yeah.
No, there's no crying. We don't cry.
Wait, Kimmy, do you know that I'm moving?
Yes, I've been keeping up. You
Okay.
are moving.
Maybe, yeah, I'm moving. So all of this will change next week.
It's gonna be a whole new background. Are you excited?
I need it. I need a change. And you won't hear my upstairs neighbors when I do my night stream. So
Oh, there you go. That's a plus.
I'm very excited for that because I'm done. I'm done listening to their karaoke.
Oh, you don't want to go in on it? Like neighbor karaoke?
They aren't kind of people that I feel like would be
Oh, are they not the welcoming type? Oh, yike. That bad.
So I will tell you. So they moved in September, right?
Mm.
When last baseball season was starting or ending. No. But football season was starting, right? It has taken them that long to like apologize to me.
What?
So I was outside with the dogs this week and the guy, his name is Brody.
Hell yeah.
Not Brody King, guys.
Not Brody King, but this guy is Brody, and he like comes up to me. He's like, "Hi, I thought I would introduce myself since we seem to like have a couple run-ins with each other, a couple of run-ins."
A couple.
Yeah, and he was like, "Let me give you my number in case like we're too loud."
So what? He wants you to directly reach out to them before you go to the office.
Before I go to the office, even though I've gone upstairs, knocked on their door multiple times. We've had this conversation multiple, and I was like, we've had this conversation before. And he goes, I don't think so. And I go, I mean, if you were inebriated, it's fine, but we've had this conversation before.
We've discussed. Don't no sell it.
Yeah. But I'm very excited to move. We just took a load of things over there yesterday and we were mapping out. We're having a full stream room. So I'm no longer going to be having the dog's bed
Nice.
over here. So, yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, no
You
more
got
dog
like
bed.
you're gonna get an office though, like an office stream room type sish. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
going to be nice. So,
Yeah.
you're welcome to come over anytime, Kimmy.
Well, I gotta get out to the
Anytime.
West Coast. Listen, I just came back from the West Coast a month ago with Vegas, and
Mm,
what a time!
what
What
a
a
time.
time!
Mm. So, you're going to the show today.
I am going to the show today.
Okay. When are you leaving?
I am leaving at 3:30. It should
Okay.
take. So it's raining here. I don't know if anyone's been following this. The weather here sucks. It's raining.
Massachusetts is the same. Yeah, it's been.
There's like
It's a
Yeah,
bad weather weekend for Memorial Day. They're getting bad weather galore.
Yeah, there's like a flash flood warning. So I'm intrigued to see how much traffic there is. It usually takes me about an hour to get over there. So
Mhm.
we're hoping it doesn't take that long. And then parking
This-
is also a
is
bitch
it-
over there.
Is this
By the
stadium?
way.
It's a tennis stadium. Is it covered?
Yes, there
Okay.
is a retractable
Like a
roof.
retractable roof?
We're not
Mhm.
having a WrestleMania Tampa situation where we have to go on a delay. That was really bad. I was
We can't
yeah.
see what? We can't see Samoa Joe in a poncho?
No, he's a
Damn.
little busy tonight.
I would
And
have
look-
called HBO Max myself and said, you can up it to $50 if Samoa Joe's in a poncho.
Yeah.
I will.
I'd be into
will-
that.
Do you think
Yes.
would he wrestle Will in the poncho though?
You
Or,
at least
like-
come out to it. You come out with it on, and then you take it off to
I feel like that would be a slip hazard, you know?
Yeah. But
Fair.
also Will wouldn't be able to grab him that good. It'd be slip, you know.
He would be
So it
protected. It would be like a
could go
shield.
it could go either way.
Okay.
think.
You can't
Great.
really get your arms out of it because they don't have sleeves. So he's gonna. It would be hard for Joe to grab Will.
Who's
you
got the better leg strength here?
Probably Joe.
Probably
Probably
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
Joe's probably the stronger guy all the way around for sure. So
All right, Kimmy, I gotta know:
Yes.
is MJF going to be bald?
I sure hope not. I don't think so. I might be a little biased, but to me, you can't have a New York City pay-per-view with Max in the main event and him losing. That just doesn't make logistical sense to me. And I just feel going into Wembley, the feud is Max Will all the way. You know, they did that match. I believe the last time they were at Wembley and Will beat Max. So now this would be the redemption of can Max finally get it done? Can Max finally beat Will in his home country? I feel like there's so much of a sell with that. And no offense to Darby, I feel like that would be the match to move tickets and not Darby and Will.
I mean, yeah, I think that is true. Will is gonna be the guy at All In. It's his home country. That promo he cut on Wednesday, like he's gonna be the guy, and he's going to be going to try to win his first ever AEW World Title in London, England, his hometown, his home country. The most impactful guy he can beat is MJF. It's the most impactful guy. It's the biggest match, like Kimmy said. And Darby, I think, and we talked about it last week, Auntie, but like this is one of the best AEW. This run has been fantastic. Like it's been a great title run. It's actually been the perfect title run for him. Like just who he is, and I think he's shut a lot of people up along the way. But I never thought it was going to be a long-term title reign. I thought, all right, Max will win it back in a month or so, and here we are. And it's been kind of this is what I expect. Do I think Max being bald would be a moneymaker? Yeah.
I think it's so funny that they're acting like if you shave him bald, he loses his hair. Like the hair is gone forever. And I just want to know, has anyone ever been shaved before where their hair, like it's not like the hair is glued to the, you know what I mean? Like the way that they're treating this is like Max is going to be bald forever. That's not what happens when you shave your head.
It's fair.
Unless he's trying to go like real to the gimmick, like Max usually does, and he's like, you know what? If I lose and I do go bald, that's it. It's over. I'm just gonna go bald all the way.
Yeah,
I could see that.
That's hilarious. But I think before that Dynamite in Seattle, Darby's stock was not where you would think a main event Darby would be.
Mhm.
And I don't think that anyone, including me, as someone from the same area, ever thought that night that was what's going to happen. However, I read the the dirt sheets and I had a speculation, right?
Mhm.
Did I think that this title run between then and now would be as great? Like, he's had more title defenses than 3 of the previous
Mhm.
champions. And he's just week after week after week after week, which is crazy.
Mhm.
And he's not having like little 3-minute here, little 2-minute. Like, he is going balls to the walls, having match, like, you know, what would be like match of the night, match of the night,
Yeah.
match of the night. Like,
They're pay-per-view quality matches.
I mean, I'm not a big Sammy Guevara fan, but he made like that whole thing look legitimate because like
Mhm.
no one thought that Sammy Guevara was going to win. But even that match is a great pay-per-view kind of quality match. So
Mhm.
I feel like Darby has like speed run what a great title run would be. And I don't think that we're gonna forget this. I don't think that he's leaving. He's not leaving Double or Nothing as champion. Like,
I can't.
this
Yeah,
is
I can't.
it.
I can't see it happening. They teased the thing in that Guevara match where he passed out when he had the Scorpion Deathlock on, and that's when commentary was like, "Oh, maybe he's hitting a wall," and all this stuff. I didn't listen to commentary this past Wednesday because I was there live, but I don't know if they leaned into that more or not. I assume they did to kind of keep building
Commentary
that.
was
Like,
kind of a mess.
It was rough. It was rough at times.
It was kind of rough.
So yeah. So I didn't listen. I didn't watch it back or anything like that, but I just feel like that's going to come into play. Plus, I do think there's other things that could come into play
Well, that was gonna
during
be my
this
next
match.
question. My question was going to be, so obviously the big news this week is that a certain person is going to debut on the 0 Hour. While I really hope and pray that this person is not getting into the ring, do we think that potentially this person's going to get involved in this match, since this person and Max have been very vocal about doing work together?
Oh, who is this certain person?
McFoley.
McFoley.
You
I was thinking, is there a young guy? Oh my god.
Well, there was a report going around that Wardlow was also in town potentially, and I could see them running back MJF and Wardlow. To be honest with you, as a pair, I could see that.
Would be
happen.
a really great first feud.
Yeah. No, I think Wardlow would come back and help Max win.
Oh.
But isn't Wardlow in the Don Callis family?
He is.
Oh yeah, he did join, right? But he got hurt immediately.
He joined and he got hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the Don Callis family.
I will say on Beards, we talked obviously about Double or Nothing, and Pluggo had a good shout out to Pluggo. He had a good thing where he thought Hangman might make his return to cost Max, because Max obviously he beat it. Well, yeah, he stole the opportunity for Hangman to ever challenge for the title again. So now Hangman comes back tonight because he, to make sure that Max goes
lights
bald.
him on fire.
Potentially.
In New York? Yikes.
Why not?
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. But I thought that was a good thing. Like, oh, Hangman comes back and he's the guy that like prevents Max from cheating, or actually if Max again, I think Max is winning, but there's ways they could get to it, because Pluggo thinks he is going to go bald, because Pluggo's like that. They'll make so much money. There'll be so much. But that is like, like it would, I believe the term he uses, it would feed families is what he said.
Oh, it would feed families.
Max
the hair would feed families?
No, just Max being bald.
Yeah.
Oh.
And he said Max is so into it and like such a guy, like wrestler, that he thinks Max would agree to do it.
Well, see, here's the thing. MJF doesn't do anything half-assed. If he's going to go full into it. I mean, this guy also posted his fucking Venmo. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
And then everybody sent him a Venmo. I sent him a Venmo request because
Did you actually?
Yeah, give me $100. What is $100 to MJF? $100 can feed my fucking gas tank.
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, nowadays.
I'm still waiting for
Jesus.
that MJF. Okay.
There he is.
It's
Yeah,
still,
I think
it's literally still active. I will tell you
Yeah.
that right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. Do you want to go through the full card there, Kimmy?
Oh, we can. I have to. Is this including the buy-in, or are we doing just the main card? What do you want to do?
We can talk through.
You don't want to talk about the buy-in?
I mean, no. We can talk about
You
the
don't
buy-in.
want to talk. You don't want to talk about Big Boom AJ?
No, I want to talk about Daniel Garcia.
Fair. He'll be
Your
in that match.
I want to talk about Daniel Garcia and the Death Riders taking on Hook. New York return. He's come back from filming his movie. Also, I clearly don't want to talk about Big Boom AJ because then Jeremy's going to be like, oh my god, the Ring of Hallucinations. We need to put all the titles on the Big Boom family.
We should.
No.
I sign on to that. I co-sign that, Jeremy Lambert.
I hope this doesn't get clipped, to be honest.
Oh, it's going to get clipped.
No, because Jeremy's going to be like, see, I told you this was such a great business decision. I'm going to be like, bro, let's... All right, so we have Daniel Garcia, Wheeler Yuta, and Claudio Castagnoli versus Shibata, Hook, and Anthony Bowens. They need to do something. As you can tell, I'm really in New York because cars are going off behind me. They need to do something with the Ops. The Ops stock is very down. Very down.
They are not a threat.
They're not a threat. I don't know if maybe because Hook was filming the movie. I don't know if like maybe the new iteration with Bowens, but they need something. They need help. So I really hope Daniel doesn't take the pin. I feel really bad picking against him, but I'm going to go with the Ops just because they need something to do.
Yeah,
Do you like Anthony Bowens with the Ops?
I need to see a fuller picture. I mean, it's good for what it is right now, but I need to see like what an end goal is because I'm not fully sold on his heel turn yet. Because I feel like with Bowens, it's always been very stop and go, right? So like he split up from Caster, and they did the singles push, and then that didn't work, and then they put him back with Caster, and then that didn't work. So now we're at the Ops. So I need to see really a bigger picture of what we're doing before I make a full. This is good.
Fair.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah. No, I like Bowens. I like this, him being in the group. But yeah, it's still early on to see kind of how it turns out. But I agree. I think the Ops are going to win this match. I think Hook coming back is going to get the victory. Yeah, I think it should. I mean, it'll be good for what it is. But yeah, I expect Hook to get a big victory in New York.
I like that.
You agree? Are we going full on the board? Full Ops?
Yeah, I just feel bad because I really love Claudio right now. I love his whole Death Note gimmick where he has the jacket, and I hate seeing the Death Riders not be dominant, but they were so dominant for so long. Like I can't always have everything I want. But Wheeler Yuta should take the pin.
I agree.
Yeah.
So never Daniel. Never
For Daniel.
Never Daniel. Can we talk about, hold on, before we get to the next match, and it's the match I'm looking forward to the most on the buy-in, and no, it's not Big Boom AJ. Can we talk about how Daniel is basically doing the Randy Orton shaved head? Like, what is this?
They're like two young boys, right? They're just like completely shed of their personality and everything, and they're shave their head. But Daniel Garcia can pull it off, whereas like Wheeler Yuta just looks like my younger brother.
Wheeler's trying.
Yes.
I also think it's funny. So I've listened to a couple of podcasts of like international people being like, another New York guy is Daniel Garcia. Buffalo is so far away from New York City.
It's a 6-hour drive from me.
And that's not like, if there's traffic, it's gonna be longer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's brutal. I will fly there. I've flown there for a convention specifically.
Sure.
I was like, I'm not driving. I'm like, you could pay for my flight. Thank you very much. And they did. And I was like, thank you.
if I was back still living in Yonkers and I needed to go to Buffalo, I would be going to fucking LaGuardia to go to Buffalo.
Exactly.
Because like that drive is not, it's not a fun one.
There's
well, I
nothing
mean,
there.
you're going
There's
to Buffalo.
nothing.
There's nothing fun about Buffalo.
Have you had wings? Have you had buffalo wings in Buffalo?
I don't like
wings
buffalo
and-
sauce, so I don't
I
have
mean, neither do
buffalo wings
I.
because buffalo's disgusting. Get on me. I don't give a shit.
I mean, I don't like buffalo sauce either. But I'm having wings in Buffalo. It's like a
I would
thing.
have I would have wings in Buffalo, but I'm not having buffalo wings in Buffalo. Get off me. I would probably have one to try it just to say I did because I am a man of culture. But I would say that's it. You know, I would have a different sauce, please. Love chicken wings though.
10 out of 10.
Interesting.
I'm not a buffalo guy. Like I'm just not.
I love buffalo. I make a mean buffalo chicken dip.
So, well, buffalo chicken dip I will mess with because it's just delicious. But I like spicy food. I just think there are other spicy, like sriracha. I would prefer a sriracha based thing. I would prefer a gochujang type spicy thing, like stuff like that. But buffalo sauce itself, I'm like something about it.
That's fair.
Interesting.
Thank you.
I don't think of you differently. I just think of you different.
That's fine.
know?
I don't think of you differently. I just think of you different.
You're just different. No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if we don't want to talk about Boom and Doom,
Yeah, I was
They're
saying,
winning.
let's talk about the best match on the 0 Hour. The best match from two ROH standouts who cleaned, even though they both lost their match, and this low-key doesn't make sense because they both lost their matches.
they both lost their match. Yeah.
Freaking killed it. Viva Van had such a show out against Red Velvet. Oh my god.
She was a fantastic
TV title match. Her and Zeta Steel are wrestling the Divine Dominion. I don't think they're going to last the 5 minutes. I think it'll go 4 minutes and 30 seconds. They're going to come up close. But I will say the fact that Zeta Steel bet on herself and is now wrestling on arguably the biggest pay-per-view in the USA for AEW. That's what happens when you actually want to play ball and you get rewarded for good work. These is what happens. So I think the Divine Dominion are going to win, but they're going to have a great show out match, and I'm very happy for them.
Zeta Steel being only 22 years old, which is crazy. That makes me feel old. But I also think that Divine Dominion is going to take it. I thought that they were going to go like 4 minutes and like 58 seconds, like literally to the bell. But Viva Van, I've seen her work locally before she came to AEW and Ring of Honor. So seeing her absolutely excel, seeing what she did in Japan and working some of those shows and then coming back and then that match against Red Velvet, I was like, that is literally my girl. Like, I feel like she's my fam. But the Divine Dominion, I feel like we are setting them up to be the dominant, women's tag team. However, I feel like the women's tag team division, like for some reason we had this tournament and then these random pairings are now doing other things. And the only other like legitimate like women's tag team is the Brawling Birds, which I feel like
you're forgetting one. They just came back on Collision last week.
Oh.
You forget all about Ty J. The big remarculous return of Ty J.
They were that's true. And you know what? Anna Jay is apparently never was in talks with NXT. She would never leave.
No. You gotta hold. It's gonna be hard to hold the Brawling Birds off until August. With Divine Dominion, unless you're gonna really figure they're doing the 5 minute stuff. It's cute. I get it. They're monsters, but I want to see them dominate real people. Like tonight, they have good opponents, but it's going to be a 5 minute match. Like I want to see them have real regular matches where they are still dominating people, but they're doing it in real match form against, they don't. The Brawling Birds are clearly heading towards the tag titles. They're going to be the team that beats Divine Dominion or has a long-term feud with them, whatever. But I feel like that's going to happen at All In. That's 3 months away. So how do you properly? They can't just be doing 5-minute stuff for 3 months. Like, how do you properly spread that out to where they're, you got to figure something out, because really, I know Kimmy was being half joking, but like, besides the brawl, I know, but even okay, but that's fine. Even if you were being serious, that's one other team. They can't fight Ty J for 2.5 months till we get to the Brawling. Like, you got to figure something out. Yeah, they could, but that's not good.
Well, okay, wait, hold on. Technically, Julia and Sky are still a tag team.
That's fair.
True, technically.
After that, we got nothing. So let's just go hard on our 2 teams.
They could make this tag team that is fighting them tonight a tag team if they wanted.
Oh, true,
like if you build them as a tag team and you put them on Dynamite and have them get some matches on Dynamite and Collision and build them as a tag team, this is a team you could buy into, and they're good, and you could do that, but you need more tag teams in your division.
We need some legitimacy too.
Yes.
So
yes.
Well, my other thing is also they technically did sign a tag team that we just haven't seen on Dynamite. That are inspirational, if you will.
Yes. That's another one. Where are they? Where have they been?
They've been on Ring of Honor. They've been on
they're on Ring of Honor.
Okay, which is fine, but they should be on they should be on Dynamite and Collision. They are, you can do both, but like they should also be. They're an act that
should be watching Ring of Honor.
I mean, hey, our Ring of Honor both our Ring of Honor champions are in the Owen.
There you go.
That's true. So. All right, we do have a super chat over here. Does Mercedes return tonight?
Not tonight. No, not tonight.
We're in the wrong place.
Yeah, that match was originally supposed to happen tonight with Willows, but that match is not happening, so there will not be the return tonight. They switched it to the Athena match, but
I think she's returning at Forbidden Door.
But that would be the finals of the tournament.
I don't think she's going to be in the tournament.
Oh, you don't think that she's going to be the wild card?
No.
Well, there's only 2 people that could be, so again,
I hope you're referring to this one.
Well, yeah.
If you're not referring to this one, you're forgetting of someone.
In my opinion,
she's ready, right?
No. In my opinion, Athena is right there, but in my opinion, Willow was the biggest star in the tournament, and you just lost the biggest star in the tournament. So you can't. It needs to be a sizable name that replaces Willow Nightingale, and if it's not going to be Mercedes, there's one other name, and it's Britt Baker. Those are the only 2 people it could be.
We need those anchors. So Dynamite and Collision mid-July is in Boston.
Yes, 15th and 16th, I think, or something like that.
Are you going to
I will probably be there. My guess would be that maybe not the Collision, because I think that's on a Thursday, and I got other plans on Thursday nights. So I probably won't go to the Collision because I will show up on Beards. But I will definitely be at the Dynamite.
Do it live from.
Yeah, do it live. Oh my god. That'd be hilarious.
I would be so distracted.
Yeah. I don't think I would be able to do it live. I'd just be on my phone. It'd be loud, and I don't think that would work. But
I mean,
I also low-key agree with one of the comments in here. It says, "Why can't it be Ruby?" So I don't think the wild card has to be a big name. I think it could be a Ruby. I think it could be an Anna, a Ty.
No, I don't think
it can be somebody else.
I think that
because that person's not winning. I think the finals is going to be Persephone and Athena. That's the finals.
I think literally us last week, Persephone and Athena.
I just think that bracket lacks star power, and if you lose a Willow, who is, in my opinion, her and Athena are the 2 biggest stars in there. If you lose Willow on a bracket that was already lacking star power, you can't be somebody mid. No offense to the names you named. I like them all, but it can't be mid. It cannot be mid. It changed my whole bracket. I had Athena beating Willow in the final.
I think Athena's still winning the tournament.
I picked Mercedes as the wild card. So I have Mercedes.
I have Persephone winning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because of how she's been displayed on Ring of Honor, I feel like what a unique way to have her come into because she got a dual contract, right?
Yeah.
So
So
why
then
not?
my question to you. So do you have Persephone beating Tekla?
Oh. But see, that's also the hard thing. It's like, okay, would I have her defeating her? How many times has the women's Owen not beaten the champion?
That's
Willow.
fair.
No,
Well,
was it not for the title? Because it wasn't for the title
There
from
for the
was
first
it?
two,
Yeah, right. It
it
happened.
really wasn't for the title. However, it did
yeah,
put
because
them
they
in,
just
like,
got
the
because
They
the
got the
stipulation started last year. They just got the Owen
Mhm.
belt because
Yes.
Britt
Yeah.
never did
Correct.
that.
Yeah, Britt,
Mhm.
Willow, and somebody. Yeah, so if it was just last year, then
Yeah, so Mercedes is technically the only one that's gone on, and she lost.
yeah.
She lost to Mariah May is the one that you keep.
Listen, I don't have a whole thing in front of me. I just know
She gets
Britt won the title.
very angry. She
I-
gets very angry if you don't know.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was like 2 weeks ago or last week. I can't even remember.
It was 2 weeks ago.
On Beards, they were talking
Yeah.
about the Owen Hart Cup, and they were like, "Yeah, there's like the third Owen Hart Cup," and I'm like, in the chat, no. Oh, and I was also driving.
It's Mariah May. God damn it.
No,
Get your
I was
shit
using speech to
together.
text, which also like delayed the chat a little bit, but Mercedes is the one who did not win against Tony last
Mhm.
year at All In, whereas like in 2024 Mariah May did defeat Tony Storm. So having this like 50-50 chance, it could go either way. However, the men have never lost.
Yeah.
And it won't be this year.
And it won't be
either.
this year
And
either.
it won't be
That'll
this year
continue.
either.
That'll continue with Will.
And the streak continues.
Yes.
I think Persephone and Tekla would be a really great match, but now thinking because like Athena has Tekla's card, right? Harken back to a full year ago at what was the show before Wrestle Kingdom? Oh my god.
The show World's End?
No.
The Japan show?
Yeah, the Japan show.
Oh, they did Wrestle Dynasty, didn't they, or something like that? The one they had
No.
that was like
It was
Oh
they-
wait. Are you talking about the one where it was Athena lost, it was for the cup and they had
Correct.
like all four people?
Mhm. All four
Wasn't-
people were in there.
Oh,
wasn't it
fuck.
Wrestle Dynasty or something like that?
Anybody
Yeah,
in the
it
chat?
took place in Japan. It was
Yeah,
the
it was
night
in
before
Japan.
Wrestle Kingdom,
It
and
was-
they were
Yes.
on the pre-show.
Correct. Mhm.
Yeah.
It
And
wasn't
like wasn't it like all four company? It was like multiple companies ran it together,
Mhm.
did they not?
Yes.
I thought it.
Someone in the chat. Be very
Someone in the
helpful.
chat. What was it?
I
This
feel
is
very
gonna
dumb.
piss me off.
This is also going to piss me off.
I can't remember what it was
Because
called.
didn't Tekla pin Athena?
Yes.
Because I remember I was like, who is this girl that just pinned?
Yeah,
Athena?
because she had so much aura. Not Forbidden Door, people. It's not Forbidden Door. So it was on January 3rd,
It wasn't. No.
right? No.
This is really. It's annoying me.
Yeah, it's annoying me. New Year Dream.
There we go.
We figured it out.
Okay, New Year Dream. Okay.
JPJ's like, what is happening?
No, it's okay. My
Chill.
brain had to do the thing. Okay. But yeah. So Tekla pinned Athena. They had this like little stare down. Okay. In the finals. At All In. That would be really, really good. But then is Athena a double champ?
Yeah, because I don't. Well.
I mean, it's 3 months from now. That's a long time to plan her.
And there
losing
is
the
usually
Ring
an
of Honor
ROH
title.
And there is
Mhm.
usually an ROH pay-per-view in the summer.
In July.
Yeah.
That usually takes place in July. There is supposedly an AEW pay-per-view happening in July.
Yeah. Well, the rumor is potentially on somewhere not terribly far from me. July potentially for AEW. Okay. Now, I think personally that Persephone versus Tekla is not a big enough match for All In. That it's nothing against.
It's so crazy because like you watch some of the CMLL shows and it's like, how can we not take that crowd? Because yeah, it is Mexico and like yeah, it's a different crowd, but like, how can we not take that aura and translate it to the American audience when we did so well with Bandito or?
So I think the problem is, right, we get introduced to Persephone through ROH. She wrestled Athena last year at Final Battle. Not enough people watch Final Battle or ROH, and that is just the truth. It's not me hating on my brand,
I just think that
me.
it's
no, I know.
Ring of Honor is the way that it is to me that I'm like, it's so obvious, people.
It matters.
It
matters, God damn it. But I think the thing is, right, her injury really derails this whole thing because she just started showing up on AEW. Obviously that match was supposed to be tonight. And now that you don't know when she's coming back, you have basically 2.5 months to convince a crowd, hey, this is why this person matters. Where if they watched ROH and they saw the build as to why she faced Athena, had that killer main event match of Final Battle, then it makes more sense. Which is why I honestly think Athena and Tekla does make sense to be the finals. And I think that is... I also low-key think that is the place where Athena finally gets it done, and then maybe she stares down with Mercedes at the end of that match at All In. Because I also believe that the loser of Athena and Mina tonight, I believe the loser of that match is going to be the TBS champion.
You think so?
Yes, I think
Mina would be a fabulous TBS champion.
Yes, I think whoever loses that match is going to win the TBS title.
Well, Tony said he's going to announce it after Double or Nothing, like what they're doing with like whether it's a tournament or whether it's some sort of.
Tony loves a tournament.
We
can't have so many tournaments.
Listen, everybody should love a tournament. Wrestling tournaments are fun.
Do a gauntlet. Let's do it.
I'm okay with it.
They should do a casino gauntlet. Honestly, that would be really.
That would be fun.
Casino gauntlet to determine the new TBS champion. Tony,
I'm okay with
if you're listening.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, I expect Athena to be at the very least in the finals of the Owen. At very least. And now, so I have Athena winning the match tonight. I think it'll be good, but I'm glad she's getting on the pay-per-view. Like her on an AEW pay-per-view match is I'm glad she's on it. It should be a regular occurrence moving forward.
Amen.
So yeah, I expect her to win. But again, like I said, I had Willow Athena in the final with Athena winning. And now, I don't know who that the replacement's going to be, but I picked it to be Mercedes, and that changed my whole bracket. Now I have Mercedes beating Athena in the finals. That's what I have, because I think Mercedes and Tekla. I've always been under the idea that when Mercedes finally does win the AEW Women's Championship, she's going to be a babyface. And I feel like if you bring her back and put her in this tournament, and by the time it's her and Tekla at All In, she would be the babyface. And then you have that moment of her winning it. That's how I look at it. But
I mean, Mercedes fell so hard.
Yeah.
We won.
So it's a comeback. Yeah, it's a comeback story now. And I think that's what she had the rise, and then her by her own self, she had her demise, and now she's rock bottom, or you would think that would be the story, is she's rock bottom, lost everything, and now it's the sympathetic, like, well, we're back with you to climb up with you this time, pal. And then you just climb to the title, and her winning the Owen 2 years in a row. I think at the end, if you put her in that spot, that first round matchup, she has history with Alex Windsor. Then she goes to the second round. She has history with Persephone. Then she goes to the final. She has history with Athena. And it's like a very story heavy road for her. They all beat her in her demise. Like, it's she beat them, they beat her type of thing. And now she has to get through all her past nemesis to get back to a title match a year ago where she lost on the biggest stage to Toni. You just lost. You don't have Toni Storm. You just lost your biggest star in your division after not having Mercedes around for months, after not having Toni around for months. It's Mercedes or Britt, but I would love to see them both come back because what the hell are we doing? But I think the story is for Mercedes.
I miss Britt so much.
I do too.
But do you both miss her as much as I do?
Probably not.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, right?
Why can't you tell this story? And if Mercedes wins it All In, you have Britt return it All In as a heel, and that's your big feud if they can make it work, unlike they did last time.
Well, I'm just saying, the last time there was a pay-per-view in New York and it rained, Britt came back. Guess what? We're in New York. And it's raining. I'm not saying I'm just.
But she wouldn't
saying.
come. That match isn't tonight, is it?
No, it's not. But I'm just saying, like maybe somehow they integrate it. Maybe Alex comes, or maybe after Jamie loses and Alex is like on the mic being like, oh, like I can't wait to see who I face Wednesday, yada yada, whatever, and boom. Also, if they do that match Wednesday, you know where Dynamite is on Wednesday? Pennsylvania.
Ooh, it's in
Pennsylvania. It's not in Pittsburgh. It's in Philly, but it's in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
You know who's notorious with that state? For Baker.
That's good. I like that.
This is just my hopes and dreams. It's not going to happen, and it's okay.
Yeah. So that's why I lean Mercedes as the.
Okay.
I just think Alex is gonna I've always said obviously now that things are gonna change. I just think that Alex is going to beat whoever the wild card is.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I like Alex Windsor a lot, so I would not hate that.
I don't think the name should be that big. I think this is the perfect chance to have Ruby back. I mean, she's done conventions with us. She's clearly itching to get back into it. I think that'd be the perfect place for her to return. Penelope Ford is another person who she's been hurt. Obviously, now things are a little interesting because Lena might have taken her spot. Question mark if you want to go down that route. So that'd be another way to reintroduce her. So there's ways you could get around it. I just don't see Mercedes being the wild card. I don't know.
We'll find out. We'll find out. If it is Mercedes, though, block me on Twitter.
Yeah, but then you're gonna complain I don't talk to you, and then
just kidding.
Oh my god!
Or you don't have to block me, but you can mute me for the next 36 hours after that. After
got
it is
it.
Mercedes.
Got it. I got you. So should we?
That's insane. That's insane.
Should we
We're not even at the main. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, should we stick with our Owen theme? Should we go to the Stadium Stampede? Should we make Collins cry? Should we go to Moxley and Kyle? Where do we want to go?
I mean, we could talk about the other Owen matches. The first one over here, Samoa Joe versus Will Ospreay. We joked about it. This, I think, in my opinion, is going to Will Ospreay. I think we were all kind of in agreement that Will Ospreay is going to win and he's going to defeat whoever the champion is at All In. However, I want Samoa Joe and Will Ospreay to bleed during this match. Is that too much to ask?
No. Actually, we're in New York. You can't bleed in New York.
Oh shit, you can't bleed in New York.
Damn, even for the FTR Copen Cage, that needs blood, in my opinion.
No, you are not allowed to bleed in
even
New
if
York.
it's hard. What if it's hard way?
Yeah, if it's a hard way, they have to cover. You can't bleed.
You can't bleed.
Okay. Well, those guys are old school guys. Figure out a way in that tag match. We'll talk about it later. If I had confidence points, if we were picking with confidence points, Will Ospreay would have the most confident points because there's no way he loses.
Yes, I agree.
No way.
I mean, I really like Will Ospreay with the Death Riders. I think him in this little boot camp thing, becoming neck strong and having Moxley be his biggest cheerleader, I think is invoking a sense of arrogance that is rightfully so. It's not a pejorative over here. I think that there needs to be that kind of thing to defeat fucking Samoa Joe. You kind of have to have some sort of delusion. And I think that Will Ospreay has that delusion.
Yeah, but I think that the promo that Will cut on Wednesday was so needed to like hear him say that. It probably could have happened maybe a week or two earlier than it did, but like I thought that was so needed to hear, like, okay, this is, you all know the reason, but now I'm telling you the reason. Like, I'm not only doing it for me, my dream, but this is my country. Like, my country's relying on me to be there at All In and win that title in front of them. And, like, that's why I came here and all that stuff. And then I thought 2 weeks ago, the Moxley promo, when they were on the rooftop and he mentioned like the Super Juniors and how he felt and talking about family and like, overcoming things. I thought that was one of the best things I've heard from Moxley in a long time. I thought they've done a really good job the last few weeks, and I've really, really dug the Ospreay Death Rider stuff. Like, I want to see more of it. Like, I love it. And I love, he's rebuilding him to do it. He's rebuilding him, and Will said it on Wednesday. They're rebuilding me to take the tournament. They're rebuilding me to get to my dream. And I think that it's just very cool. It's very, very cool.
I think how this is going to be really sad, but how I think All In ends is that Moxley's going to come out to celebrate with John. And
Yep.
like,
He's gonna
there's one more
drop
thing
him.
I have to teach you.
Yeah,
There's one more
drop
thing
him.
I didn't teach you. And then, bomb.
Yeah, I said it on Beards. I said it. I 100% agree. I think Will makes it. He comes out and Moxley drops him, and he goes, "You got one last test, kid. It's me."
And that's it.
Because Moxley beat him in the comeback match when they fought at the pay-per-view when Will came back, and now Will's the champ. Moxley, to me, even though I think Max is the guy, Moxley to me is still kind of Mr. AEW to me. And I think beating Moxley when you're the champion, last test, Will beats him, and then John can actually go on vacation for a little bit. He has
gave
the next
me
guy.
Goosebumps, y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm over here stimming, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That is going to be moment of the night, at least for
in front of his home country when Moxley drops him, and the crowd's
Alex
like,
is
"Fuck
out
you!"
there and,
Yes, the crowd's like, "Fuck," and Moxley's just like,
fuck.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Oh my God. I love professional wrestling.
What
the fuck?
Wailing in front of his son and
oh my God.
Drop him. Boom.
I'm into it.
Yep.
I'm into it.
Yep.
All right. The other Owens match over here is Bandito versus Swerve, which we saw this kind of creep up, also being integrated with Ring of Honor because Bandito is still our Ring of Honor champion. That match, oh my God. Bandito has easily become one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. And I was hesitant when he arrived at Final Battle 2 years ago, going against Chris Jericho, and like he injured his head. I was like, great, we have another, whatever injury prone wrestler. No, he really has taken hold of me and my little corazon over here. Like, it is just beating for Bandito. I think it helped with the whole Brody tag team relationship, Brodito. I think that made me have such a soft spot for Bandito, that this whole using vignettes and like interfering and like different matches, like this has been like something that I've been waiting for with Bandito. But also Swerve is in his little heel era, and he's talking on podcasts about how he's not being booked and all these things, and like he's right. However, Bandito is going to lose because we see the final of Will versus Swerve.
Oh yeah.
And that's gonna be such a fucking good match.
And if again, and I'm a sucker for when you look at that path for Will as well. Like, he's got the history with Joe. Then you can really have a good story with Don Callis, United Empire, him and Mark Davis in that second round.
Yeah.
Because I when the brackets first came out, oh my God, when the brackets first came out, the men's bracket was very storyline driven. And the women's bracket was like, oh, these matches are going to be bangers. Like, the men's ones are going to be bangers too, but like it was very storyline driven. Like, there's a lot of story in the men's one, and then you get to the final with Will and like, I know Swerve's going to win this match, Kimmy, but I would love a Bandito best friend. Hey, I love you, but best man wins second round with Bandito and Brody. I think that would be a lot of fun, but it's Swerve. Like, Swerve's making it to the finals. Like, he's not gonna.
So I'm curious, right? Because I tweeted this when I was live tweeting ROH, right? When Swerve comes out and attacks Bandito, if Swerve wins, which we're assuming he is, does this technically make him the #1 contender for the ROH title because he pinned the ROH champion? Is that the route we go in for the pay? This is definitely not going to happen. But like, that's the route we go in for the pay-per-view in July of Bandito versus Swerve, and then Swerve takes the ROH title from Bandito. Because I think that's what a lot of people forget. Bandito's the champion. He's got to lose it at some point. He can't be in two places at the same time, unless you're Athena, who apparently can, but they only use her in ROH. So that's where I'm curious of where does Bandito go from here. Next week's ROH episode, he actually defends the title in Mexico. He defends it in CMLL. They recorded it. His mask actually was literally the ROH title, which was actually fucking sick. So yeah, I'm just curious of where Bandito goes from here. Does Brody King beat him for the ROH title for
that would be cool.
I don't know.
I got my dude.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate a Brodito reunion. I like what they do singly. Like, obviously Ring of Honor is separate, but like on AEW television, I wouldn't be against like Brodito just kind of being a tag team again for a while. Like, I think that's a good, especially if, you know, whenever we get to the tag title match, we have potential new champions. I think that's a cool match that I would like to see if a certain team is getting one last little run here with the tag titles. I think that's a cool match. I wouldn't hate it. Again, I love Brody and Bandito as singles wrestlers, but on AEW, Brodito was kind of a lightning in a bottle type situation. Like, I don't think
it worked.
It did big time, and I think it worked. So like, I wouldn't hate that spot for them anyway. If they were like, hey, you guys are just going to be a tag team that's fighting for the tag titles a lot and kind of at the top of the card, and we're going to build our tag division again with you as the focal point of it, and I wouldn't hate it.
You know, especially if some new teams come around in, let's say, 80 or less days.
I was going to say, there's a couple big ones that might show up around All In time if you're talking about, you know, Motor City and Days of the New.
Did you see Days of the New just did their first convention this weekend?
Yeah, and they called out Kenny Omega.
They did call out Kenny Omega in the pro photo op.
There we go. My thing is, if you're building to... I don't know if you want to talk about the tag title match.
Go right ahead.
No, okay.
Collins has been waiting all.
Yeah,
I know. I know.
Kobe Cage. Sorry, that's the Kobe Cage.
It's blood. I quit.
Blood runs.
It stinks that they're in New York and they can't bleed, but it's I quit. It's a grudge match. These guys beat up Copeland's wife, for crying out loud. This is a grudge match. There's a lot of bad blood. It's for the titles. If Copeland and Cage don't win, they retire as a team. Even though I thought the promo on Wednesday was, I thought Copeland, it was a good promo in the stairwell, but Copeland's like, they're trying to ruin us as a tag team. They're trying to break this up, this relationship. And I was like, I'm pretty sure you were the one that came up with that idea, pal. So I understand if they win, that will be ruined. Don't get me wrong, but that was your idea. They didn't say that. That was your idea. But anyway.
Listen, he's old. He forgets sometimes.
That's fair. I listen, I understand completely. Trust me. I forget more than I remember. Trust me. But I think we're getting new tag champs tonight. I feel pretty confident in that. This would be up there on my confidence points as well. And then if you're building to TLC and All In maybe, or some big multi-team match and All In, and then at the end the New Day comes out to debut at All In and say, hey, we're next. And it's Edge. I know it's Edge and Christian versus the New Day. That's a come in. Like, what? Okay. You know, Motor City Machine Guns, the Young, you have, then your tag team division is.
It's going to be a tag team ladder match.
Yeah, it should be.
So I thought that's what they were going to do for this show. And I thought it was going to be the Bucks and Cope and Cage and FTR and a ladder match. That's what I thought the direction was going to go in. At least that's what they showed on like the couple pay-per-views leading up to this. And I don't mind them going in this direction. It's fine. I'm intrigued to see if Beth does show up. I could see her coming out at the end to kind of like celebrate.
Same.
Like, look, we did
finally
it.
defeating
Hooray.
these motherfuckers.
But yeah, I think FTR has done what they needed to do as tag team champs. I think it's time to put some baby faces behind those titles. We got a bunch of people coming in. Again, we're assuming in less than a couple months. So I'm going Cope and Cage, and I know that Collins is going to post a million videos of her crying about it, and I'm very excited to see them.
I see clearly everything.
Christian said the F word, guys, on Wednesday. He said the F word. There were children present.
Well, he is our father, so
He's a father.
It is true. It is true. If you're going to learn that word, you might as well learn it from your father.
You know what's so funny? Every time I hear his theme, I always go back to when he had all of those children in the choir. Ba, 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 blah, blah. Like, I will never forget that. And I think that him not coming out to a chorus of children, again, in turtlenecks.
Yeah.
Money left on the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
This is going to be good. Do we think this opens the show, maybe?
Yes.
I think this or Okada.
So they want me to start the show crying, is what you're saying.
I think it's either because I'm assuming this is going to be one of the longer matches on the show, and I think they want to get that out of the way in case. I don't know if there's a hard out, but if there is, they want to get it out of the way.
It's New York, so I assume.
I'm wondering if maybe the very large tag team match with lots of things that are going to happen, maybe.
The Stadium Stampede. Yeah, it could kick off the show for sure.
Yeah,
that could be one that kicks off the show. Yeah.
Shit hit in the fan.
Well, let's jump right into it. We have a Stadium Stampede match, which I don't think anything is ever going to be like last year at Anarchy in the arena with the bodies at the floor. Like, because that was an out-of-body experience.
Still
Being
to this day.
Live.
Yeah, I was going to say, still to this day, when bodies hit, I have never been more jealous to not be at a show.
He texted me. He was like, I've never been so jealous of you to be at the show.
I literally, in the moment I was sitting here and I was like, this is everything that I dreamed about. This is like a wrestling show where chaos is happening. They're playing fucking bodies, but I'm like, this is 13-year-old me's first time. You know, I couldn't even, oh my God. So, I'm still incredibly jealous of the people in that arena.
I was hosting one of the biggest pay-per-view parties that we ever have in my small ass apartment. The moment that it came on, there are like wrestling fans who watch it week to week. They're like, I'm just hanging out for food. Like people who have been watching it since they were born. And like, this is someone's first thing. The moment that it hit, everybody got up. So it was like transcended through the screen on the television. And I've seen people's like reaction videos to it, which it makes me feel the same kind of elation. I don't think any match is ever gonna highlight that. However, I did want to know some inside baseball. Do you know if the Stadium Stampede match is going to be live or if it's pre-recorded?
I haven't heard. So here's the other thing, right? So technically the reason why this is not taking place at the same tennis court as Grand Slam is because that's going under some renovation.
I was going to say, that Arthur Ashe is having construction.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
I'm really wondering where they're going to go. Like, is New York essentially like, you know what? This area we're taking down anyway. So whatever you want to do over here, you can do it over here because this is going to go away in 2 weeks. So that's what I'm curious about. I think the other thing is too, it's supposed to stop raining like now. So if they did want to pre-record stuff now, they can. Because obviously I don't think you want to shoot it in the rain. But I also don't know if you do that, does that take away from the match? Because I know last year at Anarchy in the Arena, everything was live.
Yeah.
So do you risk that by pre-taping stuff? Does it ruin the mood? So I would just do it all live unless there is like one or two things you have to pre-tape just because for whatever reason you don't want it to be dark, or hey, it's not raining for 20 minutes, let's do it now. I'm curious because technically Stadium Stampede, they don't play music. Only Anarchy in the Arena does. And I think that's what some people are forgetting. There's technically two different matches. So if they do play a song, which I don't know if they are, is it going to be Judas? Is it going to be Who Let the Dogs Out since the dogs are in this match?
No. It's gonna be New York, New York by Frank Sinatra.
It's not gonna be We Hurt People? Darn.
No, it's gonna be New York, New York by Frank Sinatra.
I just know.
Imagine that song blaring. I just become Yankee crap, like they play it after they win, so it's garbage. But imagine that song that song playing as these guys are just tearing each other apart. You just hear New York, New York by Frank.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
That would be so freaking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Can I just say though,
Mhm.
I didn't understand why Chris Jericho has come back, and he's obviously a good guy, right?
You mean
But, like-
Jericho?
Yeah, Jericho.
Not Chris
Oh.
Jericho. It's
It's
Jericho.
Jericho.
Okay, Jericho is back, but like the last we saw him, he was taking out the Jackson's father.
Yep.
You know, so like
He apologized though on
Yeah,
Dynamite. He
Listen.
did apologize.
I mean, I would thank someone if they did that to my father, but I have a very different relationship with my father.
That's fair.
But like, it's just funny to me, like, story continuation wise. However, Chris Jericho being in this, he's going to do something stupid, like put a cone on his head and be like, "I'm a wizard," you know, like that's just
The fireball. No, it's
Yes.
a fireball.
Can we have fireballs? Can we do all of this?
Listen, you just can't bleed. You can do whatever the hell you want. Just don't bleed.
What an
can I-
odd rule.
I know.
Just what an odd rule.
Thank God for the New York Commission, guys.
Like it makes no. What is that? Do the no? Like it's just an
It's
odd
like
rule.
it's a
They don't want
commission
money.
rule.
Yeah, but like that commission's the same for boxing, is it not?
Yeah, it may.
Okay, so what if a boxer bleed like, but you can't
Then
harm?
you have to cover the sit.
You have to
so
cover
they
it.
would pause. Yeah, they would pause the boxing match and they would cover the cut.
That's crazy.
MMA was outlawed in New York. That's why they was in New Jersey for a long time, right?
Was it?
I don't know.
Am I supposed to know that?
I don't know.
I'm not.
That's-
I'm not a huge like.
So
I
when
pay attention, but
So when I dated Nick, that's what he would tell me is like why we would always go to like Jersey for
got
you
it.
know.
Well, that
MMA
makes
shows.
sense. I will say the very funny part, if we're relating this to my job, that Chris Jericho's team has a client.
Jericho.
Oh, sorry, Jericho's team has at least one client from every agency in wrestling, and I appreciate that.
There we go.
Thank you for being well-round verse of including everybody, because we're all
Mhm.
one big happy family. Thanks, Jack, for being our representation. But
There we
I
go.
think the faces are going to win because obviously
Yes.
the Elite and Jericho were in the first Stadium Stampede. They're on the same team. I think there's money to do with that. Obviously, they're bringing back their gear from 2018 for crying out
Mhm.
loud. So I think we got the faces, and I think they're going to pin poor Andrade. I think Andrade's
Really?
getting the pin. Yeah, I think Andrade.
Not one of the dogs like Clark Connors or like somebody like.
Yeah.
because they've lost too much. I think Andrade is gonna
Bishop
like
Khan, Toliona.
because I think Andrade is gonna break away from the Don Callis family and start doing his own thing. Because how you know.
Yeah. That is
How
true.
you know?
That is true. I do see that coming sooner than later. You know what's crazy is like I feel like Kenny Omega is coming back in this match, and I feel like they've barely mentioned that. And I understand like he's had a lot of comebacks lately because he's like been taking doing things, but like the I feel like the person that's been mentioned the least is Kenny Omega.
Well, I also think that because Kenny
He's forced to
Omega,
be here. Let's be
yeah,
real.
Yeah,
Well-
okay, but still, it's still Kenny Omega. I don't know, like the faces. I mean, yeah,
he's busy.
yeah, but I also think he's
busy.
yeah, but he should be around because I do think a world title is in his future. So
How you
I don't
know?
how you
How
know?
you know?
How you know? I don't know.
Do we think in the middle of the Stadium the Stadium Stampede, he takes like selfies with like every single girl that he passes like in the arena?
I would have, if they would have chosen me, I would have flown out to New York just for that. Just have me like pull up the whole like I've been waiting for like just a big mama type character, like rollers in the hair, kissing him and leaving like red lipstick everywhere. Like I'm waiting for that big mama kind of moment, and I would happily play that role.
Tony Khan.
You just got to have him do like if you're doing like a row of women, like
Yeah.
the last one,
Mhm.
he should just keep going, and then it's like someone that looks like me. Like, so he's like not even looking. He's not even looking. So he's just like, all right, and he's just doing his thing, and then all of a sudden he turns around, and I'm just like,
Listen,
like with a
Andrade
goofy face,
is
and he's
for the
like, what the
people.
hell? Yeah.
I don't think he discriminates gender.
Yeah, I think that would be the way to go.
No.
But yeah,
I'm
the
excited.
baby faces are going to win. This is going to be obviously a chaotic mess, and it's going to be a great time.
It's going to be a stadium stampede, if you will.
Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it should be fun.
Listen, if Kenny Omega pins Clark Connors, it'll just be hair. You know?
Oh, so much hair.
Oh yeah, a ton of hair.
I love it. Okay, well, shall we jump into a little bit more serious topic? We have Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly in a no time limit match for the AEW Continental Championship.
I think Kyle gets it.
Wow. Okay.
I went back and forth on this. And here's my thing is that like the belt fits on Jon Moxley so well. However, there is just something about Kyle O'Reilly right now, even as the trios champion, that is going to push Jon Moxley to another limit. However, I do not like when tag champions or trios champions also have a singles championship. I don't like it.
I agree. That's
go
ahead, Kim.
Oh no, you can go ahead. This is your show.
Oh really? I'm
This
glad
is our show.
I'm glad an hour into this we finally acknowledged that. Anyway, I digress.
An hour and 40 minutes to be.
Yeah, and I digress.
Listen, our faces are on our logo.
Yeah, see?
No, but because of what you guys just said, I think that's why I'm picking Moxley, because O'Reilly has had Moxley's number here. He almost had him again on Wednesday. That last 45 seconds with Moxley in the ankle lock was riveting. Being in the arena was riveting. I can only imagine how it came across on television, but it was riveting. Half the arena's yelling tap out. I was screaming, hang on, man. I was just like, come on. It was a good time. Damn right. You acknowledge. But I have Moxley winning. I think this is where Moxley finally, Kyle's had his number. And don't get me wrong. I love a dominant guy girl having that one person that just always has their number. So I wouldn't hate Kyle O'Reilly winning tonight by any means. I love Kyle O'Reilly.
Same.
But I do think this is where Moxley finally gets his revenge, and he retains. I do think he retains.
I think the story of Kyle in AEW has always been really interesting because obviously, he was hurt for a period of time. He was out for over a year.
Yeah, I do think Clown as well in the chat nailed it as well. I think that is an element too as well.
If Moxley loses, how can Will still respect him as a trainer?
That goes into the whole turn that we talked about earlier. But I think the thing is, Kyle has injuries come back and forth. I think he's finally establishing himself as a singles competitor, and I think if that's the route you want to go, lightning only strikes in the bottle how many times, and I feel like the crowd is really into Kyle as a singles. I don't think they've been this invested in Kyle since he's been in AEW for 3-4 years he's been signed, and I feel like if this is going to be the moment, I feel like it has to be this. I think the no time limit, it is going to go at least 25 to 30 minutes, and I think that plays into Kyle's favor over Moxley, because a lot of times Moxley only has 15-minute matches where Kyle has that style where he can go. Remember, him and Adam Cole in ROH, they were going a really long time. I've been there in person to see it. So I'm going to go Kyle. I'm going to go with the underdog. I feel like I'm going to regret that, but it's okay. There's no stakes here. Thank God.
Every time I see Kyle, I just miss Adam Cole even more. So
I don't want to talk about it.
I miss him a lot.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Yeah.
You tell him that Auntie Colin says hello.
Should I text him? Should I text him right now and be like,
yeah. Text
we miss
Austin.
you. When are you coming back?
Hi. Somebody's talking about you on a podcast.
Listen,
how much they miss
Adam
you.
Adam Cole can come hang out on this show anytime he wants.
Anytime
he wants. If he's got a Sunday afternoon free, he can come hang.
With his dog?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, please. We can talk about video games because he plays games that I have never heard of before.
Really? I do. I enjoy his streams. If I am home from work and they are on, he's very good at engaging with the audience while he's kind of in. And he really gets into the games, which I appreciate. He's super into it, which is great. So
I love it.
Hi, Adam Cole. We miss you.
Another match that has a lot of people torn Tekla versus Sheeta versus Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander. Will we finally see evil Sheeta?
Yes.
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 I think
I
she's
think so.
going to attack Stat, and like Tekla's going to pin Stat. That's how I think this is going to go. I think
I
Tekla
need
right
that.
now is one of the best women promo talkers in AEW in a
Mhm.
hot ass second. I also agree that a lot of the people she calls dumb bitches are dumb bitches. I think her and I would get along fantastic.
I wish I could call more people dumb bitches when they're being
So do
dumb
I.
bitches, you know?
I think that. Oh, how is that not a shirt yet? Tony
Right?
Khan.
Tony
That'll be my
Khan.
question on the scrum. I'll be like, Tony Khan, can we do this shirt? But I think Tekla's too hot right now to take the title off her. I was kind of shocked we went with a 4-way. I didn't know exactly what I thought was gonna happen, but Tony does this thing where when he doesn't know what to do with his champion, he just puts everyone in a 4-way, and then everyone's so happy. So that's where we went with this. So I'm going with and still Tex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see Tekla losing. We've been waiting for the Sheeta turn since she's come back. I think tonight's the night. Yeah. I think, Jamie Hayter, her destiny is the Birds winning the tag titles down the line. That's what's going to happen there. So I just think it makes sense that Sheeta turns on Stat. Stat gets the pinfall from Tekla. Tekla retains. And then you have a non-title hot women's feud with Sheeta. And all four of these women are former and current AEW women's champions. So this is a strong 4 here. This is potential show stealer type energy to me, but I have I agree. That doesn't mean she's not badass. Tekla's retaining that.
I'm excited to see Statlander and Chris just immediately like punching each other out. I need that.
Yeah.
That is for me. Just me. Okay. Yeah, I agree with everything that everyone has said. So I want this match. Tony Khan, make this match more than 15 minutes, please. Can we have a women's match be longer than 10 minutes challenge?
No, they have to have Mercedes Moné in it to make it happen, apparently.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, we have another match that has been in the stars for months now. Kazuchika Okada versus Konosuke Takeshita for the AEW International Championship.
This has to be it. You got to crown him.
You gotta crown Takeshita.
Yeah. He should have been crowned in the Continental Classic. He should have beat Okada in the final. He should have beat Moxley. You got to crown him.
I've been liking Moxley
as
the Continental Champion. Like I see it now, but I mean, we talked ad nauseum how we were like, this is obviously going to Takeshita, and I was wildly.
Was that your impression of me?
That was me trying to use a Boston accent.
Okay.
He was about to be really offended.
If that was your impression of me, I can go.
Why?
Wait, what's your impression of me?
No, I'm just kidding. My thing is, I feel like Takeshita should have already had his moment.
Yeah.
And obviously against Okada, it makes the most sense. I'm cool with it. But if he needs to absolutely win this match. If he doesn't, what the hell are we doing? But I feel like I've already kind of felt that way with Takeshita 2 or 3 times in the last year. Like, he should, like, to me, him winning the Continental Classic was like a sure bet. And then it just went a completely different way. Like, he needs to beat Okada tonight. Like, this is the moment, is it not?
It's like I said before, lightning strikes in a bottle. How many times? I feel like you have it with Takeshita. The crowd's behind him. They want to see it. I think there's going to be a screwdriver involved. I think Don Callis is probably going to have 5 heart attacks on commentary. By the way, can you talk about how much I enjoy Don Callis wearing his pink armband in remembrance to Kyle Fletcher? I think that's really sweet. But yeah, I think Takeshita and New.
Yeah, and there's going to be no interference because it's, it's those rules. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I think, it has to be Takeshita.
Gotta be Takeshita. Well, what do we have left?
I think that's everything because we talked
That's
Yeah,
about
'cause we
everything.
talked about we talked
Because
about
we
the
already
main
talked
event
about
first.
Darby versus MJF.
Yeah.
It's 12 matches for the entire show. There's no work tomorrow for a lot of people. I think up, down. I don't know. I don't care. Give me a 6-hour pay-per-view.
Not starting at 8:00.
Well, the pre-show.
like,
Okay, so the
with
pre-show starts
pre-show.
at 7, and
Yeah.
that's 3 matches. So technically, there's 9 on the main card.
Yeah. Listen, I'm on the East Coast, so 1 a.m. is early. 1
Give
a.m.
me
And
a 6-hour pay-per-view.
Do you want Jeremy to go cry? He has to cover the scrum after. And I'm the only one who gets these texts at 1 a.m. Like, why is this still going on? The Ring of Honor one. He was like, what is happening? And I'm like, bro.
I just love to watch the world burn. Why can't we just do I thought that All In Texas was so great because it started
Start in the afternoon.
I would
got a whole night ahead of me.
Yeah, I am perfectly okay with long ass pay-per-views, but if you're specifically doing them on a Sunday, I feel like they should start in the why couldn't this go on at 4 p.m. Eastern?
Oh, that would have been so nice.
You got to get out of there by 10. You can give me 6 hours. It's over at 10. Okay, I'm in on that.
Oh, but I wouldn't have been able to hang out with the two of you.
Oh, that's true.
Well,
Thank
yes,
you.
there are negatives to that, but you know what I mean? Like, you're telling me you wouldn't, because then you have the scrum and then it goes, longer, like people that are going to or covering the scrum. And I get it. It's a holiday weekends.
When you're working the show, I mean, I get it.
Holiday weekends, I'm more forgiving than non-holiday weekends. Like tomorrow, like you said, I'm still working, sadly, but most the free world doesn't work. Most, I would say, because of the holiday. So that's more of a forgivable scenario to me, but there's no reason why this show, if you're covering the scrum, you're going to be there till 2 a.m. tonight. You
think so?
That's nuts. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know. Thank you. Should I text you when I leave? I'm going to be like, I am leaving the area.
I will be asleep, but when I wake up at 4:30 in the come on, I'm American. There's nobody else that matters. Come on. No, I'm kidding. I love Peggy. But she knows I'm kidding. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my situation, and in my world, nobody else's situation is really as important as mine. So I'm talking about my situation.
Listen, I just want it for my own time. I want everybody to get more than 10 minutes. Yeah. I think that there is opportunity to, and AEW isn't the kind of show to have a commercial in between.
That was rough last night. I
didn't watch. It was nice.
Did you watch JPJ?
I did. Listen, the card was super lackluster. I did like how the IC title got some shine. They did a nice little vignette about it. I liked how both tag titles were the last 2 matches. I would have liked, and I love Penta, but I would have liked Ethan Page to have won the IC title. I think I would have liked that a lot. And I thought, again, the opening 6-woman tag was a lot of fun. I thought that was a really good match. I thought they did really well there. I thought the right team won, and Jade pinning Rhea was a good way to go. I thought that's what should have happened. I thought the matches were fine, but again, too many ads, and it just kind of ended lacklustery. Like the Street Profits Vision match was fun, but if you're going to main event that, it has to be kind of more than just a standard tag match. And the Vision retained, and then Braun Breaker came out and ended up spearing that's just kind of how it ended with the Vision standing tall. I was like, just felt kind of
stupid,
lackluster to me. Even though I love Braun, I'm in on Braun, but yeah, I thought Seth coming out, or maybe a big return to help them. Maybe if Bronson Reed was cleared or something, a big return to help the Vision win or something like that. I don't know, but it just felt a little lacklustery at the end. But I thought the matches themselves were all pretty decent. But yeah, Mike said it felt like that could have been a television, like a regular episode of Raw, not SmackDown, because that's fucking atrocious.
Could have been an email.
Yeah. And then, but Scott is also right. The AAA event that happened afterwards, I actually thought was much better. I actually thought the AAA event was a much better time. you know, it's I mean, I just think that's how we're feeling. I think Clash in Italy will be going on the air this time next week. Like it'll be starting as we're finishing. Starts at 2 Eastern next week. I think that will be better, obviously, than what we saw last night. But listen, WWE is just kind of
there. If you want, you want to watch a real wrestling show, you could tune in tonight, starting at 7:00 on the buy-in for Double or Nothing, and then you can go to HBO Max starting at 8 and watch 9 amazing matches that all 3 of us just covered.
Yeah.
And if you are an HBO subscriber like myself, it is a discounted price for your pay-per-view. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see y'all in the tweeter realm, right? Is it Twitter realm? Yeah, Twitter realm.
The Twitter you say?
What?
I said the Twitter you say.
The Twitter. Yeah, I don't call it X.
I don't
either. It's not X. It is always Twitter. But we're kind of at the end of our show. Kimmy, thank you so much for coming on, running in.
Thanks JPJ for answering my text message. That got me here. I can't tell if he's annoyed I'm here or not.
What? Come on.
I feel like he should be smiling. He texted me a month ago. I was like, "Can you do a podcast?" And I was like,
"I can't." And then she's like, "Let me get on this one." So it shows me that
Listen, Sundays are fun.
Sundays are always fun. I love it. I love it.
I will. Can I just say? Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna put you over so you can go. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
No. Say everything. Say everything you were gonna say.
Not gonna do it anymore. Sorry.
Not gonna do it anymore. No, I was gonna say I am happy. It was good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Make your way out to the New England area soon, please. Figure that shit out. Yeah. But no, it was good to see you. Once you texted me, I sent the message over to Collins, and I was like, I think Kimmy's trying to weasel her way onto this show here.
Weasel? He just called you a weasel.
No, because the way the greatest of all time, Bobby the Brain Heenan. The greatest. No, because Kimmy has this way of doing it, right? So like, she texts me and she goes, "Oh, this is a fun little show you have here." Or something like that. And I'm like, "Oh, all right." Complimenting me on my new show finally after 2.5 months. Thanks. And I'm like, "Oh, it's pretty good, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's going well." And then she goes, "Want to make it more fun?" With like an eyeball emoji. And I'm like, you could have just said, "Hey, let me on the show." And I would have. That's
demanding.
But the way you phrase it, if I don't, you know what I mean? So, but I was like, yeah, it's been a while. So let's get Kimmy on. I didn't know. I assumed you were going to the show, but I guess I didn't fully know you were going to the show. So have fun tonight.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
I will. I was just going to quickly say that the fun part about it is tomorrow, besides it being Memorial Day, my dad is celebrating 15 years in remission from cancer, and I get to spend the day with him at the pay-per-view. So that's how we're celebrating.
Oh, that's nice. That's fun.
Hyped about that. I'm excited. There's a lot of people going. I'm excited to see people. I'm excited to cause some chaos. I'm excited to yell at a lot of people. And I'm excited to hopefully talk to some of my pals on a scrum and be like, "Mr. Max, sir, when are you going to do a signing with us again, sir?"
Hey, sir, do you miss your brochacho Adam Cole?
Do you miss Adam Cole? He's gonna say no. I've been there actually, where he signed. I have the dual figures of him and Adam, and he's like literally crossed Adam's face off of everyone.
That's
I have that one. Can I tell you, Kimmy?
Yeah.
So I have. You can see in the back over here. I have a bunch of of those plastic totes. You know.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I have so many figures that I exceeded 6 boxes.
Hell yeah.
Of AW, some WWE figures, but mostly AW figures.
Listen, they need a new figure person.
I know.
Jazz wears is.
Which, I didn't think that, because I was reading reports of saying, though the sales are down. I feel like every wrestling person that I've, gone into their homes, people have them. in and out of the box.
Fair.
Yeah, it's a big thing on the signing world too, because obviously everyone wants to
Yeah,
get their
they're
figure
always
signed. I have a
there.
bunch of Jazzwares figure signed, so I'm intrigued to see where they go from here. I know Tony on the media call a couple weeks ago was like, I can't comment on it, so I'm just
shocked that like Jazzwares doesn't see it as like as lucrative as
Squishmallows.
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 Okay, would love a Squishmallow. Anyways, Kimmy, tell us where we can find you on the social media.
Poof. If you want to follow along any cool ass things that are going on tonight on Twitter, you can follow me at Kimmy_Sokol. If you want to see my signing world, you can follow me on Instagram at Kimmy.Sokol. And thank you for letting me crash this show and do a little pregame before I start getting ready, because I don't think I could show up in sweats and a hoodie to this pay-per-view.
Probably not.
I mean,
probably not.
probably
That
not.
wouldn't. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You live your best life. But
Well, no, but they
I don't
said
know
in
if
the
that would be.
email.
Yeah, you got to look professional.
Yeah, you must look professional, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
at
great.
least got to go semi-business cash. I feel
Well,
like semi-business
they said
cash.
it because I've been on scrums where the people have worn wrestling shirts, Crocs, slippers.
Who would wear a Croc?
I've seen Crocs. I've seen my fair share of Crocs.
I wear Crocs. Why would I wear Crocs to a pay-per-view?
Comfort.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I've never worn a Croc, but I hear they're quite comfortable.
Listen,
to be fair, at WrestleCon, like when we were setting up, I was wearing Crocs, and my boss was like, "You walk really funny in Crocs. I don't think you should wear Crocs anymore." And I was like, "Well, fine." I threw my Crocs, and I was barefoot. I'm like, "Fine, does this make you feel better?"
Wow, that's incredible.
Thank you.
But no problem.
Hello.
Yeah, have fun tonight. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. Thanks for running in. JPJ, where can we find you?
Find me, JPJ Loves Gaming, on all social media platforms. I will be live tonight on my channel, Twitch. Right here's the name. During AEW Double or Nothing, we'll be watching along, and I'll be playing some video games, having a good time, having a night of it. So you can come hang out there. Thursday nights, 8 p.m. with Pluggo, Between Two Beards on Love Wrestling, 2 former and at least 1 future guest here. I don't know if Kimmy is contractually obligated to be able to come on that show ever. Because God knows she's always busy whenever we fucking ask. But anyway, I digress. But that's where you can find me. Appreciate you all, as always, coming in the chat and hanging out with us on Sundays. Appreciate you, Auntie Collins. This is some of my favorite time of the week, every Sunday chatting with you. And I appreciate you, Kimmy. That's why I let you on my show.
Thank you. I know it took me an hour and 40 minutes to acknowledge you, but
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Interesting. Well, you can always find me _queer auntie on all social media. Apparently, it was really controversial for me last week to say, "Hey, indie wrestlers, can we have some continuity?"
Oh, yeah.
In your screen names, because if you're like rad mad James over on Instagram, and then I go on Twitter and you're just James Rad Mad, I'm like, whoa.
What happened?
This is
there?
different. What happened? At least add like a 3 or like a, your birth year. You know what I mean? Like, let's go.
I hear it. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm _queer auntie on all platforms. This is Fightful Overbooked. This is where all your dreams will come true during the week. In the Weeds is getting at you Monday through Friday. You got Jeremy Lambert, you got Joel Pearl, and you also got SP3, which SP3 puts out content every single fucking day. I don't know how
he's a monster.
He goes full, like, when he goes full heel, it is some of the most fun content to watch. So be sure to go watch them in the Weeds Monday through Friday in the morning. And then this week I also caught Coexisting with Rob and Maggie, which Maggie was the one who was like, Buffalo's not that far from New York City. And I was screaming.
Girl.
She's international, so it's fine. Love you, Maggie. But be sure to check out them. This is Fightful Overbooked. So if you aren't subscribed to this channel, what in the hell are you doing?
Come
so
on now.
be sure, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when they go live, and like this video. If I haven't said it enough, I need instant gratification and instant solidification. Only tell us nice things, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. So only say nice things and only like our show. So
Yes.
if you like more content like that, that's how you let us know. But thank you guys so much for spending your Sundays with us. Go enjoy some wrestling, and we'll see you here next time. Bye.